Hey guys, welcome to MarkDillon.xxx. So today I would like to announce my retirement from gay porn. No, I'm just kidding. Um, Greetings from San Diego. First of all, I got in from San Francisco early this morning. Got to have a really nice ride to the airport with my best friend, Casey Williams. So I'm going to answer some questions today. They seem to be all family oriented, so here we go. Harvey says, Mark, you are my all-time favorite porn star. You have the best body I have ever seen. I was reading your bio and you said you had problems with your sexuality for a long time. And I was wondering if you had any advice on how to come out. Also, on a different note, do you have any tips on how to get my body as good looking as yours? Thanks, Harvey. Harvey, thank you. Thanks for the question. Um, I did struggle with my sexuality for a long time. Part of it was internal feelings that I wasn't sure if what I was doing was right, if I really was gay, all those issues. And also some of it was external. Growing up in Mississippi, very conservative state, you hear all the negative comments about gay people. You hear the F word all the time, which was always very upsetting to me. But I struggled with it for quite a while. And the older I got, the more I realized that um, there's nothing sadder than not being who you are. To be ashamed of who you are, to let other people's opinions keep you from being who you are. So that's kind of how I came to terms with it. Was just realizing I was born this way, and it's okay. It's okay to be gay. There's nothing to be ashamed about. There's nothing wrong with it. Um, the people who have the problem with it are the ones that should reevaluate their outlook on life. As far as how to come out, that's a little bit trickier because every situation is unique. Um, every family is unique. You would know your family much better than I would. So I really try not to give people advice on how to come out because I don't, unless I'm really familiar with their situation. The best advice I can give you is come out when you're ready and come out on your terms. You don't owe it to anyone to come out a second before you're ready. Don't let anybody pressure you into coming out before you're ready. So do it when you're ready, do it on your terms, and be proud of who you are. There's not a thing wrong with you. Next question is, as far as workout tips. First of all, thank you very much for the compliments. Um, you know, I'm not the best person to ask for workout tips because I've been working out since I was a pretty young kid, like 10, 11 years old. My grandpa got me my first weight set. And I've kind of learned to just train instinctively. I don't follow any set workout routine. I go into the gym without the faintest clue of what exercises I'm going to do. My workout routine is determined by how my body feels that day. If I get under the free weights and it's not feeling quite right, I'll move to machines. If I go in with the thought of doing back and it's just not feeling right, I do it. I'll go to arms or I'll go to legs. So I believe in training instinctively and let your body tell you you know, what it needs to do. There's no sense in training a body part when you're just not feeling it that day. If you have an injury, if you have aches and pains, you need to let it rest and not just work through it because it's chest day or back day. Um, but some basics I would tell you. You have to challenge your body in the gym. If you go in and you do, like 20, 30 minutes of just very light, simple weights with lots of rest in between, it's very hard to get the body to grow. I mean, to make the body grow, you really have to challenge it. You have to vary your workout routine. You have to either increase the number of reps every week or every other week, or increase the weight incrementally. But I think the biggest mistake people make Well, the second biggest mistake people make is they just do a very easy workout and they think that's going to give them a good body. Um, the biggest mistake I think people make is they give up too soon. You don't get drastic results overnight, in a week, in a month, in 6 months. After about a year or 2 years of very steady working out, you'll start to notice some really good results. So my advice to you is, first of all, stick with it, vary your workout, make sure you're challenging your body, and try to eat as healthy as you can. Next question is from Ray. Mark, my question is not an indictment on being gay. I'm gay. But I'm genuinely curious. Do you think that there is maybe a mental deficiency in someone who can freely indulge in porn, exhibitionism, the way you do and so many others do? And do you feel there will come a time when you, like so many other models who have either overdosed, committed suicide, etc., will regret indulging in porn and exposing yourself so publicly? Ray, um, I don't think there's a mental deficiency in participating in porn. I think there may be a mental deficiency in someone who is so embarrassed of their sexuality that they think it has to be, hidden behind closed doors and something you should be embarrassed about. Or, I'm not saying everybody has to be an exhibitionist, but I think in no way, shape, or form my sexuality or anybody else's sexuality is something to be ashamed of. Uh, I think sex is a beautiful thing. It's a connection between two people. Provides a physical response that feels feels great. Provides an emotional satisfaction. So no, I think there's absolutely no mental deficiency in someone who can indulge in exhibitionism. As far as, do I think I'll regret doing porn? No. For several reasons. First of all, I never got into the industry out of necessity because I needed money or I was struggling in some way. So I made a choice without any external, things affecting that. I got into it because I was curious about the industry. I had always wanted to try it. I never planned on making a career out of it. I thought I would do one or two videos, but I've stayed in the industry. Number one, because it has been a lot of fun. I've met some wonderful people and some wonderful friends, and I stay away from the people that I don't like, and I stay away from the drugs and the drinking and that kind of stuff. That's how I choose to live my life. And I've also stayed in it because I found a way to monetize it. So provides the best of all worlds for me. I think it's a decision that I'm very proud of. I'm not ashamed of it, and I don't think that I'll regret it. As a matter of fact, I'm most certain I won't regret it. Um, as far as mentioning the models who've overdosed or committed suicide and things like that, um, that's not something that is you only find in the porn industry. You have lawyers who commit suicide, accountants. You have, uh, you know, people in every profession who commit suicide. I don't think you can say. I mean, some of these people may have had all kinds of things going on in their personal life, and maybe there was some. It could have been made a little bit worse by porn and some of the pressures that could come with that. But I think in no way is porn responsible for anybody overdosing on drugs or starting drugs or committing suicide. Those are all things that happen inside and outside of porn and have all kinds of factors that lead to both of those. So um, I mean, I appreciate the question, and I'm not taking it the wrong way, but I think that's a misconception that a lot of people have that by getting into porn, there's somehow this a mentality that is deficient or you know likes to do drugs and all of this stuff, and I just think that's completely untrue. And but thank you for the question. Next question. How did you come out to your parents as being gay? Um, Actually, I never really had a big coming out. My mother passed away long before I would have had a chance to come out when I was 9 years old. But as far as coming out to everyone else, I never had a big coming out. I more or less just let them figure it out and stopped. When you go years without a girlfriend and all of that kind of stuff, it becomes fairly obvious that something is going on. So I let them figure it out, and I didn't deny it or anything like that. So, and I'm lucky that I had a very supportive, my sister. She's my best friend in the world. Um, she's very supportive. We have a difference of opinion on some things, but she loves me and I love her, and she's very supportive. Some of my good friends were extremely supportive of me. Um, and I'm thankful for the friends and family that I have, and that I didn't have nearly as bad of a coming out as a lot of people do. So, uh, it was really a non-event for me. Well, guys, thank you very much for visiting again and letting me ramble on. So, I think I may actually go down to the gym and work these things out that are bouncing around over here. So, thanks again, and I hope you'll come back and visit markdillon.xxx. Thanks, guys.